Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to Animal Crossing. Today we are going to talk about a very big subject that has been going around in the whole Animal Crossing space. Should you restart your island? Is it worth it to restart your island? What are the pros and cons of restarting? Well, in this video, I want to explain my opinions and my thoughts on, restarting your island, because I've restarted my island once. All right. And I kind of wish that, I kind of wish I didn't, but then again, I'm kind of happy that I did. And that just goes back to the pros and cons, right? So when I first got Animal Crossing about a year and a half ago, when it first came out, I didn't really put much thought into my island, right? I kind of just took the first island they gave me and never really put a whole lot of thought into it. Because I was so excited to play Animal Crossing, I just wanted to play it, you know? So my second time around, when I did restart the island, I did put a lot more thought into what I wanted, what type of theme I wanted, right? Do I want my pier on the left or do I want my pier on the right? Do I want, my beaches to have this many rocks on the side or not, Little things like that really made a difference. And really that brings us to the first pro. You get to pick a better island that fits your vision, right? Now, the second pro to restarting your island is that it can really reignite that spark if you're going through Animal Crossing burnout. But here's the thing, with this new update coming out, maybe this update is enough to really reignite that spark. Maybe, if we're feeling burnt out right now, we don't exactly need to restart because we're getting so much new content with this new update. Then, I'm super excited for the update, so I think this update can really help with the burnout. Now, the third pro is you get to pick a different island name. Now, this might not be a huge pro, but let's say you bought Animal Crossing when it first came out, and that name that you picked out doesn't really suit you as much anymore because you've grown and you changed a lot in that 1 year. Now, on to the fourth pro. We get a chance to have a different airport color than when we had before. Right? See, when I first played Animal Crossing, I had no idea that, we had different airports. It wasn't until I visited my friend, I saw his airport was a different color than my airport. I'm like, you know what? I really want a blue airport, but I'm stuck with this green airport, I really want blue instead. So, that was another thing too. When I did restart, I got the airport color that I wanted. It kind of just happened that way. It wasn't really a huge deal, but it was definitely a little bonus. Kind of like icing on the cake. So those are definitely a lot of the pros. Now let's talk about the cons of restarting your island. And the first con would be that it's very slow at the very beginning of Animal Crossing. And arguably, it can be a little grindy too, especially if you don't time travel. Now, if you time travel, you can probably get past the whole slow grinding stage within like a day or two, versus like a week. And con number two is nothing's really unlocked when you first start. You don't have your museum, you don't have the shops, the town hall. It's not until a week later that everything's completed. And here's the thing, with this new update coming out, that museum is getting the Roost and we're getting Brewster, and you're gonna have to wait until you can experience all that if you start over, So, now the third con would be you have to earn all your Nook Miles all over again. Now, Nook Miles, they're not really hard to get. It just takes a little while to get a lot of Nook Miles, alright? Now, if you need help getting Nook Miles, I do have some Nook Mile videos. I have a little exploit video that you can watch. I also have the 10 easiest ways to get Nook Miles, like the 10 easiest tasks. So you can get Nook Miles fairly quickly with some of my videos. And with this new update coming out, we're getting a bunch of new stuff that we can purchase from the ATM. And with all this new content coming to the game, we're probably going to need like 20,000 Nook Miles just so we can get all the new stuff that's coming out. Now, the fourth con would be you have to collect all your DIYs all over again. And this is a very time-consuming process. Alright, especially, if you don't time travel. Now, if you time travel, it wouldn't be nearly as time-consuming, but if you play the game day by day, it'll take a whole entire year to collect all the DIYs, unless you trade with others, right? And let's just say that Cherry Blossoms is your favorite season, right? And we're in October right now, so you have to wait until spring, just so you can get all your favorite items for your favorite season. So that's definitely a con right there. Another thing too is we'll have to collect all of our items again. If you already have a really good massive catalog built up, you're gonna lose all your items, and unless you travel to one of your friends' island and you kind of just drop all your stuff there. Once you drop all your stuff there, you can just go back and get it after you've restarted. So I mean, that would definitely give you a little jump start. Overall, like, my thoughts are, I think it's probably best for us to wait until this update comes out, just so we can experience the update first, right? Once the update comes out, like, go check out the museum, go check out the roost, have some coffee with Brewster, right? And really kind of experience, you know, everything that's coming. We have new NPCs coming on Harv's Island, so if we restart the game, it's going to be a little while before we can even go back to Harv's Island and really check out the new NPCs. Now, I'm very excited about that because I hardly ever go to Harv's Island, because there's not really much to do there but I guess take photos, like have a photo shoot. So maybe now we'll have like more of a reason to go to Harv's Islands. And another thing with the Nook Miles too, I know that Captain, it's going to cost like 1,000 Nook Miles just to use his boat to go to another island, so that's a little overpriced. And we thought that Red was the scam artist here. So yeah, I would definitely wait with all the new things that are being added into the game. Really, let's experience the update first before we make any decisions on restarting. I personally am not going to restart. I'm not going to go through all that grind again just to get everything. But, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.